basketball, pick and roll actions. He is a trigger, a hard defender.
It's 4-0 mask. It's going to take some adjusting.
Talk about paint touches. He get a lot of paint touches, but does the masks take away his views? And no.
Floor as a team shooting less than 40%. Coit's got it in his hands, gets into the paint and puts it in.
And that is where he is exceptional. And anytime a guy like him to have the ball in his hands, to understand the dynamic opportunities within a Florida offense.
Dominic Stewart, and if he can get things going, Penn State starts the break. He can go right to the paint, and it looks like the 2-week absence not really
size-wise versus any point guard in the country.
7-2 advantage. Elijah Saunders sticks it from the conduction the last couple of weeks.
Big-time spot-up shooter.
Josh Reed aggressive. And Penn State has started the ball game in a game, but over the last 3, closer to a dozen a game. With the fake, and it was deflected out of bounds.
A number of games versus the best teams in our conference. And today they believe they can get a road victory.
Right off the inbound, sticks another. Penn State's on a high pace offensively. Mike Rhodes has done that a lot in his first 3 years. First miss of the ball the first time.
Expect a lot of high pick and roll activity, especially late in the clock for Coit to get downhill for open gaps.
Got the contact and put it.
They're going into a 3-2. You can see a potential pick-up full court press just to slow the clock down. Cause confusion in the offense, allowing the guy in transition for easy shots.
Saunders walks into a triple. Maryland is.
The pass is always going to be better than the dribble.
A 9-0 run, and it's in 75 seconds. Mingo drew contact, and he. Boy, got some space, and hit again!
From the rim to outside the 3.
That's a fantastic find, but a great recovery, and then the ball bobble around, and Eli Rice found.
And that's what he does best, and it gives him belief.
Swung it into the corner. Watts really, Penn State does not turn the basketball over a ton, less than 10 a game, but another triple. Maryland is 4. Know until shoot-around today that he'd be able to go. Nice find, Urich, and he's fouled. Good ball movement to answer.
Possessions. Can they continue to keep the flow?
7-footer from.
Can Maryland keep shooting the 3 at this pace? Because if not, we have to slowly just pound the rock until they get open looks.
This is the one you can't leave, and you keep leaving your feet. And he got a little bit of space. Adams, the offensive putback. Leon settles, and he knocks in a 3 as well.
Ratio right now, the turnovers are low.
Got around Tucha into the paint. Late foul.
Leader as well as a player. You have to find the will of the bounce with the basketball. Can you create gravity for yourself and others?
It gets it back from Washington. Straight on triple.
And there goes the momentum. You get one stop, get into the flow.
Oh, Gianni aggressive. Saves it out to Rice. Wide open look. Fouls on. He's already got 16. And he has 16 of Maryland's 25 points here in this ballgame. He just hasn't played the last few games. Saunders catch and release. And it's already. Rice hits the first. El Pino playing for the first time since December 6th. Back to Saunders. Foul.
You see the elbows are crowded, creating a tough shot.
Was on the drive, took it strong to the basket, just couldn't finish. Have come at the strike. 9th most in the country. Here today, different story. Stewart, maybe a little bit of a settle early in. Freshman Mingo from Long Island was aggressive early. He's aggressive there, can't finish. Batman. Coit, who's got Mingo in his face. Got the bump and put it in again.
He continue to add to his point total. It's well on pace.
Leon amongst the trees, and Adams didn't see Metcalf. Instead, drawing the bump and a tougher shot. Timeout. And the lack of sharing the basketball for Maryland on the season. They had 6 assists total at USC. He's just picked up his second. He stays on the floor, and they go right at him. And it's last touch by Penn State.
Down as low as possible, but it ends up back in Coit. Understand isolation basketball is going to be key for him.
He stepped back. That's all the space he needs.
What he is doing is phenomenal. And I love point guard play.
Shocker.
Shocker.
That's another good point.
Life into his teammates. You can see it being infectious. You can impact your team in different ways, defensive and also scoring with the ball. And we're seeing that tonight by him. But today by him, he's having an exceptional game.
Foul trouble for Ivan Juric.
How can Penn State get back into the game? And that is one way getting to the rim.
Gave it right away to Mingo, who's going to race in for two. And, you know, Mingo's having a great
shift at any given moment.
His first game back in a couple of weeks. Washington with the offensive rebound. Mills is bumped, and that is the second foul.
It's just a slow down in basketball, less possessions.
Coit's fouled from behind. Kansas played some minutes off the bench, had a couple of bigger games, but it wasn't.
Shooting percentages are two things that you can look at and say it can happen.
Floor. Adams in transition. Timeout, Nittany Lions again. Out of the timeout, Tunja in the corner. And he wants the ball back. That is a long three. Why not? Conference foe. Eli Rice hits the first.
The team and the conceptual offense of Coach Buzz. And for me, it's 7 assists to 3 turnovers.
He hits the first. Wasn't that long ago, earlier this month. Steps into the lane, now two, the extra pass to Watts. He got the screen, he got the look, he hit again! 28 for Coit in that. And then fantastic performance is another part of that. Coit, high off the glass! Adams, you hear the crowd counting it down to end the half. And that's a perfect finish!
To keep the flow.
Keep those superstitions going. And then Washington, the ball never hit the half. He is back on the floor, and that's a good start. Penn State had a great start to the first half. Juric didn't play a ton because of 2 fouls. Back out to Reed. Andrews had a solid first half as well. Hit his first 3 shots, and a lot. Lost Stewart, great patience. He let Adams go right by him. Saunders back to the bench. And fine, Stewart again, tough, can't finish. Start the second half. Adams hit the 3 at the buzzer. Washington followed it home. Mingo split the defense, found an open Stewart in the corner, rattles that down. Mingo blew by Metcalf, the soft floater. Saw the double come from Stewart, back out to Mills. They haven't been able to find Tiggy Coit yet here to start the second half. They're trying to settle it down. Rice left alone. He drills a 3. So that 30-point things up in the timeout. You see anything different on the defensive side?
Going back into double in the post. With Juric knowing the baseline is going to.
He has watched his Nittany Lions chip away. And Earl, if you're in that halftime locker room and you're down 30.
5-minute battles. Shrink the deficit. Certain numbers we have to hit. And hopefully in the last 4 hands of guys they wanted to be in, can you make a stop?
Adams got it off before the buzzer, but it didn't hit the rim. And so they do get that.
Get stops even though we're not scoring.
Rice saved it into Stewart with 5 on the clock. Mingo for 3. And that is and that's stolen by Reed. 2-on-1 the other way. Nittany Lions, Reed to the bucket. Penn State working on a 15-0 run. Mingo trying to make it 17. It's the second. So it snaps a scoring drought of nearly 5 minutes.
Opportunities. Now you got to make it happen.
And a 5 to shoot for Mingo. Stewart's had a solid second half, and it continues. It's another. We're inside 12 minutes to go in what has become an actual game. And In the corner, Mills doesn't see it go down.
It's the wrong way or the positive way. Right now, they believe they can win this game in Penn State and get back into it.
Yeah, right out of the timeout, they got Urich in Penn State currently on a 20-1 run. Good swing. Open three.
Big time shot, great exit.
This afternoon. He drives all the way to the bucket.
Great job.
It is back to 15. In a game, the Nittany Lions trailed by 30 at the half. Great body control and dominant 30. In the first half, he has not scored here in the second half.
Now you have to play the game. The ball will find him or not.
Haven't made shots here in the second half.
Young team going on the road.
The inbounds court still trying to get going. Great spin move. The freshman Adams with a pretty play.
Tough.
I mean, the swings in this ball game have just been massive. Both directions. Rice drills another three. Point deep. Got through. Nailed it. Count it. He has 32 here in the ball game. And Washington got it back in the finish. He started the play and he flushed it home. Has it on the deflection and Maryland's got numbers. He pulls up. Saunders got it. Foul up. They get 17 with 8:24 to go. He'd split the pair with 8:14 to go and a 16-point Maryland lead. Point lost, Stewart, and hit again.
That is great pass, great shot. Transition defense is key.
Foul called, and if it's on your...
I don't like the shot. It's too much traffic. Create body contact.
He's up to 36. And this certainly has not looked like a team that doesn't have a conference win and frankly hadn't played.
Stretching the defense for threes, and he can play off the bounce from the three-point line to the rim.
Back in November. This for 40. He's got it! The extra pass. The deep three. He's got that! State back in 1978. At the moment, though, he is on the bench. Half on 6 threes. It was just wow. And now he's got the ball in his hand left to do it. He has 43 on 22 shots in the corner. Saunders an open three. Kicked it over to Saunders, buries, and add an extra assist to go with his 43 points. He's got
passes, shooting the threes. First 5 minutes of the game, getting the team started in the right direction.
Penn State had dropped that all the way down to a 10-point game. Just 8 minutes into the second. Has a school record. Ingo finishes on the other end. He has 19 and is firstly on 43. Stewart with 2 more. Dominic Stewart with 17.
The crowd wants him to get it.
And he didn't get it. But he was the happiest person for Darius Adams who did.
Setting the record. Close, 1 point shy of the record.
And their first conference win. They knock off Penn State by 23.